Hey, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL Classroom. We're going to be continuing our coverage of Chapter 1 of the Blue Book, focusing mostly on how to describe your name, address, and phone number using the verb to be, that's is, and are, and am. So, to complete this video, you need this activity. Go ahead and print this out. This is page 4. And this activity, page 5, both of them can be found in the description of the YouTube video. Alright, so do you have those printed out? As always, if you don't have access to a printer, just read along on your computer and write the answers on a sheet of paper. Alright, so to complete this one, first, this section here, we're basically just reviewing, converting numbers to words. Here we have the word 0. Here we have the number 0. Here we have the word 1. Here we have the number 1. You get the idea. So all we're going to be doing is practicing writing down conversions. Here it says 4. You write 4. Okay? Then here it says, what word is this? Now we all know how to sound out words now. You know what sounds every letter makes. So you should be able to sound it out, even if you've never seen it before. S, E, V, E, N. What was that? Which one of these? And then you can just look it up. Okay, so write the number there. Then over here they give you the number, 6, and you write the word 6. That's all you got to do. Okay? So you're going to fill those in. Then you're going to get to a listening section, which we will do, but we'll do it at the end. So remember, the listening sections, I have to read you something, and then you write the answer after listening to what I said. So don't worry about this yet. It's a listening exercise. We're going to do it later. Then on the next page, again, we have another listening exercise. Again, we will do this later. And then finally here, we've got this, which is a writing exercise. So again, just like we did on our other worksheet, we've got a box with all of the answers in it, and you decide which word from the box goes in the space. So here we have two people talking, and this is what they're saying. Hello, my name is Dan Harris. That's Dan Harris. Then this other person's going to respond. Okay? So over here we have words for what these people are saying. And down here we have words for what these people are saying. Then we have this last section here. Don't worry about this one. We're not going to do this one. Okay? And that's our assignment for today. So first of all, you're going to do this writing assignment and this writing assignment. This one. Once you finish those, come back to me, we'll talk about them, then we'll do the listening exercises. So now is the time to pause the video and start writing the answers, okay? So pause the video now. Okay, did you pause the video and write the answers? All right, so these are pretty straightforward. 7, 1, 8, 10, 2, 9, 6, 5, 3. Hope you wrote your numbers there. And then, over here, I hope you wrote your words. Watch your spelling. Watch your spelling. A lot of times people get confused on the word 3 because they think that it's the word there. 3 is T-H-R-E-E. Okay? So over here, 2, 7, 3, 1, 8, 10, 4, 9, 5. Watch your spelling. Make sure you spelled it the same as right over here. Right over these, you have the answers in the box, okay? All right. While we're moving along, now let's do that listening exercise, okay? So, you listen to what I say and fill in the blank. So number 1 is an example. Number 1. What's your phone number? My phone number is 389-7932. Sorry. My phone number is 389-7932. So you would write it 2. That's the missing word there, okay? All right. Let's try number 2. What's your telephone number? My telephone number is 837-2953. Did you get it? What did you write here? The answer should have been a 5, okay? Number 3. What's your apartment number? My apartment number is 6B. Okay. So, did you write the answer here? Should have been a 6. Also, we have this word, apartment. What's an apartment? An apartment is like a house that you rent, okay? It's where people live there, but instead of owning it, they just pay to live there every month. And usually, there's several other people living there. Sometimes you live in a big apartment building where there's, 10 or 100 different families all living in the apartment. And they just have one piece of the building where they live, okay? A house is where you have the whole thing. An apartment is where you pay rent to live in one area. Okay. Number 4. What's your address? My address is 10 Main Street. Okay. So what'd you write here? Should be 10. Number 5. What's your fax number? My fax number is 654-7315. Okay, so there were 2 here. Did you get it? 7-3. 7-3. Also, you might wonder, what's a fax? Fax, it's something very old now. We don't use it much anymore. But fax, it's a lot like email before people had computers. It's a way that people can send a letter, a written letter, using the telephone lines. Okay? So that's what a fax is. And what's your license number? My license number is 2613498. Okay, so a lot of empty spaces here. Did you get all of them? 2613498. You have to be able to listen and write quickly in English. So we'll keep working on that and working our way up to it. Also, license number. Do you know what a license is? With this word? License? What does that mean? Remember when I showed you this? That's my driver's license, okay? See if I can get it in the light there. Yeah, there, you can see it. Okay? License is something that has your name and address and phone number on it that you get, that usually means now you're allowed to do something. I have a license to drive. I also have a license to teach. I have a teacher's license. Your parents might have a license to have a gun. A lot of times people have the concealed carry license. So a license is something, he's got it, you can't see it in the picture. But anyway, and the license number is the number that's written on it. Okay. So are we clear on what a license is? We'll see that word again. Okay, good. Moving on then. Let's do this listening exercise up at the top of the next page. There we go. Okay, so number 1. What's your last name? Carter. How do you spell that? Carter. So that was an example. R and E. Okay? So, let's listen again. Try to listen carefully. See if you can get these on the first try. I'm going to go a little fast because I want to practice working quickly, okay? So listen to the conversation. Write down the missing parts of the name. Number 2. What's your last name? Johnson. How do you spell that? Johnsson. Do you get that? Johnsson. Number 3. What's your first name? Gerald. How do you spell that? Gerald. You get it? Gerald. Number 4. What's your last name? Anderson. How do you spell that? Anderson. You get it? Anderson. Number 5. What's your first name? Philip. How do you spell that? Phillip. So, Phillip. And yes, again, if you were paying attention during the much earlier lessons in this, when we went over letter sounds, you know that P and H, when you put them together, they make the F sound. They sound like an F. Very weird. Philip, spelled with PH. And number 6. What's your last name? Martinez. How do you spell that? Martinez. So again, Martinez. Okay, good. Moving on to your written exercise. I hope you have this all filled in. Now you follow along with what you wrote and make sure it matches what I'm saying here. This is still part of the lesson. Okay, we're not done. This is still part of the lesson. Hello, my name is Dan Harris. Hi, I'm Susan Wilson. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Was that what you wrote? Good. Did you remember to write capital letters here and here? Because those were the beginning of sentences, so you should have capital letters if we're being technical. Okay? Remember, at the beginning of a new sentence, always have a capital. All right. And last. Hi. Period. My name is Alice Lane. And again, notice, we got a capital letter here on my, because it's the beginning of a new sentence. My. Okay? Hello. I'm Bob Chang. Again, capital letter on hello, because it's the beginning of a new sentence. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Okay, that's the end of this assignment. I think we're doing good. I'll see you in the next video.